name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the Bookie Killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Notero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, a.k.a. El Scorcho, a.k.a. Stevie Wales. I really don't care what you call me as long as you don't call me broke. You know what I'm saying, Poppy?
Nobody's calling you broke.
Anyway, guys, welcome back to the VIP Sports Podcast. Coming live and direct from our offices here at VIP Sports in the beautiful city of Las Vegas, Nevada. Looks like things are starting to open up a little bit. They are announcing several casinos opening June 1st, Poppy. I don't know if you heard that inside information or not.
Well, I've heard lots of talk. I've seen some stuff happen in some other states. There's lots of pressure out here to get it going.
Well, this ain't fucking Georgia, homie. No. You know what I mean? This is the #1 tourist city in the motherfucking world. So we got to be prepared, and we definitely don't want to let a bunch of people in here still carrying that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's for sure.
But as far as I'm concerned, I really don't care. Like, people have been asking me what my personal opinion is. I'm ready to get out in the open with no motherfucking mask and go to the restaurants and live my motherfucking life. Because like I told you in previous podcasts, I think me and my whole family already had it.
Well, I know you and your family had it because I was over at your house on many of those nights where your kids were very sick. I mean,
and that was what, January, February? Like before it even,
right around the Conor McGregor
So
fight.
I agree. I mean, it was a sickness no one has ever fucking had. My daughter was laid out for days. I was fucked up. My son was messed up. But anyway, my opinion, let's open it back up, get on the grind. However, keep normal rules that you're supposed to know. Wash your fucking hands after you shit. Wash your hands before you eat. Anytime you're going to touch your fucking mouth, all you fucking cigarette smokers, wash your dirty ass fucking hands for yourself, not for nobody else, because you're the one touching your mouth all fucking day.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like you said, we're a city that revolves around tourism, gambling. I think we have to take some added measures for the time being right now. But, yeah, we've got to learn to understand this is a disease that's going to be here for a while. We have to go on with our lives, reopen up the economy over here. Just take some common sense measures, and let's go.
You're motherfucking right. Anyway, guys, Thursday, May 21st, and I'm on the way to the beach house. You know what I'm saying?
I know you are.
I got to get out there to Cali. I'll be out there in Huntington, Newport, for all my followers and my homeboys out there. Hit me up. I'll be chilling with the beach with the family before I get back on the grind. Monday is the official new opening of the new office for Master Closer 101. So even though a couple, 5-6 days of neutral, best believe, guys, there's a major campaign coming, and you better fucking get ready. And there's one thing that you need to have in your arsenal, and that's to be the best fucking salesman you could possibly be. Don't forget, sales runs this world. I don't want people to fucking lose out on anything they can accomplish in this fucking world. Life's too short. Trust me on that one. You know what I mean?
If it goes back to your past, when you take these vacations with the family, you come back for sports, the bookies start running at that time. So, Master Closer, guys, you need to get with it. We've said it, for weeks now. Master Closer 101, you are investing in yourself, and it's a future for you and your family.
Today's show, we got a great show. We're going to do a little Throwback Thursday. We're going to do a quick show for you guys. Yeah. Not a lot to talk about. However, there's breaking news that are breaking news, coming in every single day. I'm dealing with all the big boys, and I'm telling you, be ready, end of June, beginning of July, to make more money than you've ever fucking imagined. Plain and simple. Horse racing, we're going to talk a little bit about that. You said Belmont is actually going to be the first race of the Triple Crown, correct?
Yeah, this will be the first time that's ever happened. The Belmont will be first instead of the Kentucky Derby. The Belmont's going to be at a shorter distance. We'll go into that a little bit more.
Yeah, we will. We got NBA, NFL, and a little entertainment news. Guys, don't forget, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at VIP Sports LV. If you don't want to call us, direct message me is probably the best way to get in touch with me right now, since I'm not grinding at the office on a daily basis.
Yes.
However, you can always get a hold of us at 877-220-6540, or you can just go to VIPSportsLasVegas.com, plain and simple. Now, advertising. A lot of people in the last 7 days have been calling in and negotiating deals to be a sponsor of the show.
Right.
Obviously, don't forget, I got a movie coming out about my life. The Sports Betting 101 reality show was already being filmed. We will resume as soon as we come back. We'll probably start filming in late June.
Yep.
You know, we've already done all the filming in the sports book, so we really don't need
that part of it.
That part of it. We just need the office up and running and getting everybody back on the grind. And so we'll go from there. But guys, if they want to advertise with us, Poppy, why don't you tell them how they can do that?
Well, if you're watching or listening to the podcast, you own a small business or work at a company interested in getting involved with the booming sports betting industry, send an email over to advertising@vipsportslasvegas.com. We'll get back to you with all the details on how to become a sponsor of the show. And don't forget, guys, there's also going to be advertising opportunities involved with Master Closer 101. This gentleman right here will be doing, some public speaking events and everything like that. So make sure you inquire about that. I'm about to go on a world
fucking tour. So, I said, I suggest you get caught up and get Master Closer 101, go over it 5-6 times, and then get involved in that monthly maintenance where you can tell your manager of your company to eat a dick. Steve Stevens runs my company now. We'll do weekly fucking Zooms with you and your fucking company. I'll give you modern day closing techniques that cater to your specific business, which is going to take you to a whole nother level. Master Closer 101 email address. I suggest you email me because that $398 promotion is only going to last for another 10 fucking days. Then it's $9.99 and $2.99 a month, which is still worth every fucking penny.
And to quote some of the guys who've already bought it,
we've had 100% feedback rate. 100%.
398, that's a no-brainer, Steve. That's one sale. That's what they've said to you.
All fucking day long. You're going to see a list of testimonials on our website, mastercloser101.com.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, I told you guys it's very, very powerful. It's admin@mastercloser101 if you want to email us.
Correct.
Okay. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Master Closer 101 is here, and it's time to invest in yourself. This is a brand new online virtual training course on Lightspeed's VT's incredible platform that'll turn your mouthpiece into a weapon by teaching you the techniques of becoming a master closer in whatever industry you work in. Increase your confidence, increase your knowledge, increase your production, more importantly, and increase your closing rate by enrolling in Master Closer 101 today. With the online course, you will learn everything you need to know when it comes to selling, closing, persuading, and bottom line, creating influence. I am launching Master Closer 101 by offering a special grand opening price, $398 for individual users and $598 per month for companies, which gets you up to 20 account users.
No brainer.
$598, you get 20 logins to teach your whole company of 20 people. Give me a fucking break, guys. You'll never get a deal like that again. Take it from me. A guy that's in the trenches grinding every day that came from nothing and made a multi-million-dollar fucking career for myself. You guys deserve that too. Don't fuck up by missing Master Closer 101. $398, $598 for businesses. Go to mastercloser101.com today to purchase or email us at mastercloser101.com with any questions. If there's one thing to invest in during these difficult times, it's yourself. And if you don't invest in yourself, remember, you are the best asset you have on this planet. We always invest into other things. Invest in yourself because you deserve it. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
What we're going to do right now to hype you up, and I'm not running any more clips. This is the last fucking clip that I'm going to put out there. You guys need to understand in this program, there's over 4 courses with over 30 chapters, several hours of teaching you how to be the best salesman in the world. Run that clip. Let them get hyped up for Master Closer. We'll be right back. Your voice is a powerful tool when used effectively. A carpenter uses a hammer, a plumber uses wrenches, and a welder uses a torch. We are master closers, and our voice is the best tool in the workbox. It's your ultimate weapon. You need to warm it up. A singer doesn't just show up at a concert and start singing. They do voice exercises to get them ready to perform. You are a performer, and your voice shouldn't sound tired, scared, or monotone. I like to warm my voice up by reciting rebuttals out loud. Your family might think that you're crazy when you're talking to yourself, but nothing in this course is an option for you. You have committed yourself to becoming a master closer, and every single thing I teach you is going to make you complete. If you start deciding what lessons you're going to utilize and which ones you're not, then you are cheating yourself, not treating yourself. To become a master closer, you need to utilize all the principles throughout this entire course. An example of what I'm talking about is do some voice fluctuations. Hey, how are you? What's going on? Oh my God, it's a great day today. Just to get your voice ready. You need to spend at least 10 to 15 minutes warming up your voice. I'd like to spend a minimum a minimum of 15 minutes. I'll practice my script, my motivational quotes, I'll role play, I'll practice my favorite rebuttals. It works and needs to be a regular part of your morning routine. Anyway, guys, those master closer clips are only a glimpse. If you like what you're seeing with these clips, you're going to blow your fucking mind when you get the entire course and turn your mouthpiece from a BB gun to an Uzi overnight. Anyway, guys, it's time to up your swagger with that absolute blowout winter gear. Where can they get that and cop some gear at, Poppy?
Well, it is time to up your swagger, and if you want to do that, it's definitely with the Absolute Blowout Winter merchandise line. We've got the white hoodie for this football season and T-shirts for any occasion for the perfect tailgate or sporting event, or just at home for the sofa. This is the ultimate apparel for guys and gals who love to bet on sports. And if you're looking for the perfect gift for the sports bettor in your life, head over to AbsoluteBlowoutWinter.com today.
You're motherfucking right. Anyway, it's Thursday, so we're going to do Throwback Thursday.
Let's do it.
May 21st, in the year 2000, for the first time in Major League Baseball history, there were 6 Grand Slams hit on the same day. J.T. Snow, Brian Hunter, Jason Giambi, Adrian Beltre, Sean Green, and Garrett Anderson all hit Grand Slams in the same day.
I hope Stevie Wales had a lot of overs that day.
Well, you know, with all the kush that I've smoked and all I've been through, I barely remember 2010, let alone the year 2000, Poppy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm crystal clear now. Been sober going on, 9 months now? And feel better than ever. I'm not hitting that gym or nothing, getting swole, but I'm in more healthy condition than I've ever been in my entire fucking life.
You did go and hit up the tattoo.
Yeah, I had to go get the new piece redone a little
looks
bit.
very good.
Representing that Vegas shit. You know, had to cover up all those old school penitentiary tattoos. You know what I'm saying, Bobby? Can't just roll with the old penitentiary artwork. So, you know, when you're bored at home, there's not much to do. You know what I mean? When you got connections like Stevie Wales, you just call your boy who's closed. It might be illegal to tattoo a client, but it's not illegal to tattoo your friend.
That's true.
From what I'm told. But anyway, man, so let's get into golf, because everyone keeps talking about golf and they want to make money. They're talking about the match.
They're excited.
Yeah, Tom Brady, Phil Mickelson versus Tiger Woods and Peyton Manning, Sunday, May 24th on TNT. Medalist Golf Club in South Florida, Tiger Woods' home course. Here's my question. Who you taking, Poppy?
Well, we discussed this a little bit last week.
Well, I'll give you a chance to take your mind.
Well, I mean, this is...
You want to change your mind?
No. This is very easy because I feel that Peyton is going to be a better golfer than Tom, and you got Tiger Woods at his home course, home field advantage.
I'm going with Peyton and Tiger as well, guys. You heard it here first on the VIP Sports Podcast. We're going with Tiger and motherfucking...
I don't know how much they're going to let you bet on this, but I'm sure there will be odds, and I would definitely bet on this match, and I would definitely take Tiger and Peyton.
Well, I'll tell you this. The match will generate $10 million from the coronavirus relief efforts, so that's good. You know, I'm seeing all these doctors going on fucking Snapchat, and what's that new shit that they got?
Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok. Yeah.
These doctors are all making TikToks talking about, you got the fucking Thunderbirds flying over our hospital to give a salute. Well, I'd rather you guys just save the $400,000 and give it to the hospital so they can get some real fucking masks.
Exactly.
You know
that make a lot more sense. They did have a Pro-Am golf tournament for charity this past weekend with Rory McIlroy and Dustin Johnson. Mm-hmm. They both were winners there, and it did raise something like $1.8 million.
Those dudes are superstars, and they're the best in their game, but they don't have that draw.
They don't. They
don't have that superstar power.
Correct.
Period. Anyway, guys, let's move right into NBA. As a sophomore, LeBron James was once a first-team All-State wide receiver in high school football. During the NBA lockout in 2011, James actually started training to play in the NFL, and he even received a contract from Jerry Jones in the Dallas Cowboys. Here's my question. At his size and speed, how good do you think LeBron would be? Well, I'm going to answer my own question. Fucking phenomenal. That dude's mental training, his mental focus, his willing to win, his willingness to have his body. One thing that these people I don't think know, paparazzi, is how much money LeBron puts into the health of his body every year. It's millions of dollars. He gets infused. He eats all the vitamins. He fucking takes care of his body like you have no idea. He's in a wellness center on a daily basis.
Yeah, and you know, it's a little bit different than Michael Jordan going over to baseball.
No, let's compare it to Deion Sanders.
Okay, Deion Sanders, right. Deion Sanders was a two-sport athlete, baseball and football. Deion trained and was exceptional at both. LeBron, though, with his physical capabilities, that's where I think he would have the advantage. LeBron, with his training, like you said, with all the investment he does into his body,
body's a
and everything
beast.
like that,
He doesn't get hurt.
Correct. Whatever position he would go play, I don't know if it would be tight end or what it would be.
He's big as a tight end, but he's fast as a wide receiver.
Right.
So my answer is he'd be a beast.
I think he would too.
He was getting millions of dollars playing professional sports one way or another.
Now, do you think, Michael Jordan, I think, had accomplished everything? I think
Terrible in baseball.
Right.
Terrible.
But I think he was tired and just wanted that challenge.
No, he had so much money, he wanted to live his childhood fantasy, and God bless him, because you should.
Now, do you think LeBron should go off on that fantasy thing and try to play football, or you think he should just stay in his lane with basketball?
Number one, it's not a fantasy, it's a reality, and he'd have to make a choice to go commit himself over to that, and the answer is no. Stick in the NBA, finish out your contract, collect that fucking money, and then get back in the game and coach and teach. That's what guys like you should do.
And then in 10, 15, 20 years have the last dance with LeBron James.
That is fucking a fact, period. Anyway, so that's pretty much what's popping in the NBA.
Well, the NBA, too, a couple of your sources, and nothing is official yet, you've been hearing a lot of rumors from some players that something might be happening there in the NBA.
Well, I can tell you, Houston Rockets owner Tillman Fertitta talked with President Trump at the White House and discussed the NBA, by the way. Fertitta told Trump, if things continue in the same direction, the NBA will play X number of games to create interest and then have the playoffs. Fertitta said, America is really missing sports, and we need to see the great NBA teams play, and so do I. Good job, Fertitta, and I know Donald Trump's down to get it back on because he don't give a fuck.
And Chris Paul, who is the president of the Players Association, he said the guys badly want to play. LeBron is a guy who can put a lot of pressure on the league and a lot of pressure on public opinion, where the league can't just go and just close up shop, and the owners can't just close up shop. LeBron does have that power, and he is saying we want to play. He's making it public, so they are trying everything that they can possibly do to finish the NBA season.
From what I know, we're going to be playing basketball for sure in the beginning of July.
Yeah, I believe that's true.
Maybe even end of June. Maybe end of June, you're going to see NBA basketball in July without any shadow of a doubt.
Almost every city has been able to either reopen up their training facilities or about to reopen up their training facilities. And from what I've heard, any city that's not going to cooperate with the NBA, they will either move them to a different city or they'll be out.
Yeah, Cali ain't cool with it. I'll see you in Vegas.
Yeah.
Fuck them. You do like making money, correct? I'm Steve Stevens. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie. I'm the Bookie Killer. Whether you're here in town on business or to flat out gamble, don't forget, sports betting is a multi-billion-dollar industry and you deserve your fair share. Call 877-220-6540 or go to VIPSportsLasVegas.com, mention this ad, and get a $500 personal play absolutely free. See you in the winner's circle.
Steve Stevens, VIP Sports, Sports Betting 101. Let's go back to the glossary. Your sports betting experience, the first time guy. It's one of the most exciting things you'll possibly ever experience in your life. To come out here to Las Vegas, to the City of Lights, to see everything that's going on, to walk into that sports book for the first time and look up and to see all the teams, all the numbers, all the different sports, all the noises going on, the horses running in the background, the games on the screen. It's one of the most exciting things I've ever seen in my life, and that's what got me hooked. I live, I die, and I breathe this every day. So for you guys to get the first experience, I'd have to say it's real similar for a kid hitting Disneyland as an adult hitting the sports book for the first time in Las Vegas. It's exciting, and you're like a kid in a candy store. That's why you need a guy like me that knows what he's doing, because there's so many things going on, you can easily be overwhelmed. And if it's going to be your first time experience, you want to make sure you do it right. Keep your composure, and money manage, and have discipline. How do I make a sports bet? It's the easiest thing in the world. You don't have to be overwhelmed. You don't have to be nervous. You're already staying in the casino. You're already used to the bells and whistles and the machines and jackpots and guys smoking cigarettes and old ladies with oxygen tanks fucking hitting jackpots. So you're already used to the chaos. All you have to do is find the thing, what they call the sports book. You walk into the sports book and you grab a sheet. It makes it real simple so you don't have to be overwhelmed with all the stuff. All the games they have is on a spreadsheet. Grab the sports spreadsheet, look at the team that you want to bet, and slowly take your time, go up to the cashier's cage, give the guy the bet you want to make, put your bet in, Look at the ticket after you get it, make sure it's what you want, and that's how you make a sports bet. They asked me, Steve, what is your favorite casino? What's the best sports book? Well, I have several different answers for you. The Superbook at the LVH, which is now the Westgate, used to be the old Las Vegas Hilton. It's the biggest sports book in Las Vegas. It's fun to go in there and see the action. They have all the games on the board. They always have a lot of promotions and radio stations there. They give out t-shirts. The atmosphere is great for the first-time guy that's looking to experience a good sports book. But in my opinion, what is a good sports book? Is somebody that's going to take your action not knowing you. If you're just coming into town, you want to bet big money, you want a sports book that's going to trust you, and that's why I always like Caesar's Palace. I love Caesar's Palace Corporation. They'll let you come in, pretty much bet what you want to get started, and they treat you with first class and respect. If you want to watch games, have fun, have a blast, you might want to go to the Superbook at Westgate. If you're looking to get paid, you might want to go to Caesar's. Before you walk into that sports book, let alone me telling you how to bet, you better call me for some information because nobody wins more than me. So I'd have to say the first step of making a sports bet is to call Steve Stevens. Then find a casino, find a sports book, place a wager, and let's start getting paid. Fair enough?
Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I've been doing the sports book reviews. During the coronavirus, I've been re-airing some of the ones that I've already done. My goal is I'm going to do every sports book in Nevada. And then I'll move out of state and do all those too. But this way, when you guys come into town and you want to choose what hotel you're staying at, I'm going to give you the layout of every sports book in every hotel. Tell you the atmosphere, the limits, what sports they take, whether you're going to get robbed or not coming in and out of the fucking hotel. I'm going to give it all to you.
Exactly.
Anyway, let's move on to boxing. I love this segment. Mike Tyson gave Conor McGregor props for lasting 10 rounds with the greatest fighter in the fucking last 100 years, in my opinion, ever. I mean, Rocky Marciano, maybe you want to compare Floyd to. And by the way, Floyd always looked up to Rocky Marciano. I should know that. That's my boy. But Mike Tyson gave McGregor some props fighting Floyd. McGregor proceeded to tell Mike Tyson in return that he would beat Floyd's ass if they fought again. Your thoughts?
Mike Tyson, Conor McGregor and Floyd fighting again?
Yeah.
Floyd will always beat Conor McGregor.
Floyd could go on a fucking 4-year party nonstop, which, by the way, he does all the time. Floyd don't drink, Floyd don't smoke, but he'll stay up till 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, do his fucking thing on an odd schedule, and only needs 30 days back in the ring at 40, 41 years old to come back in and bang Conor. Now, I also gave Conor props for how long he lasted against Floyd. I thought he did a phenomenal job.
He did.
But remember this, Conor. The reason why you're rich, I won't say it's the reason why you're cocky, because you've always been cocky, and I like that about you.
Yep.
However, Floyd's the one that made you rich. Don't go foul-mouthing him and talking about you'll beat his ass when you know goddamn well he will drown you in deep waters.
Yeah.
Period. Remember, you can't kick, you can't do nothing. So before you say you want to beat his ass, we know you don't mean it. You just want another couple $100 million, and I don't fucking blame him.
Well, Conor McGregor, first off, you're a badass, definitely.
It'd be the easiest money Floyd could come back and get real quick. Yep. Floyd, fucking, let's do it. Let's go bang him up one more time for a quick $300 million.
The first thing I just have to say is Conor McGregor is sharp. He's the smartest guy because he's the guy who got with Floyd.
He's the Floyd.
And took the money.
He's the Floyd Mayweather of UFC. The
Correct.
guy knows how to promote, and I'm on his dick for that.
Yep.
Congratulations to that, Conor. Will you beat Floyd's ass in another fight? Not no, but fuck no.
Correct.
But I love your attitude because he's trying to get paid.
100%.
Anyway, moving on to some entertainment news. Kanye West, former security guard, said Kanye was the worst person he ever had to work for. Also, he said he is certain that celebrities like the Kardashians notify the paparazzi ahead of time when they're going to show up places. Duh.
Well, I can personally tell you that the Kardashians, especially prior to the Kardashian show being on there, Kris Jenner used to call us all the time.
Let me ask you the question then.
Yes.
Do you think, and we're asking the right guy considering he's a fucking paparazzi, do you think someone notifies the paparazzi ahead of time to get more publicity?
Yeah, that's 100% certainty.
Of course it is. They've been doing it since the beginning. They're marketing geniuses too.
Well, the Kardashians definitely did. The Kardashians have a personal photographer from a company called Splash, a guy out of New York named Brian, that they have go with them to do all of their personal photos and stuff. So they 100% do the Kardashians explicitly. Kanye West is a fucking nightmare to work with. My brother's company has got some videos of Kanye attacking their photographers and had some out-of-court settlements, large money settlements. Kanye, although I personally like Kanye, he's different. He's crazy. One day he's awesome to be around.
he's
the next day
bipolar.
he fucking snap. He is bipolar.
But 100% sure, and you're verifying that they definitely call the paparazzi ahead of time for more public.
No, but fuck no, as you say.
So yeah, fuck yes, they do
yes.
for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Now we have to talk about a couple things though here before we run off. Horse racing, like we were saying, traditionally, guys, at hundreds of years, the Triple Crown is the Kentucky Derby, raced at 1.25 miles, followed 2 weeks later by the Preakness, raced at 1 1/8 miles, and then followed 3 weeks later at the Belmont, which is raced at a grueling 1.5 miles. Well, this year, because of all the uncertainty with COVID and everything, the Kentucky Derby stopped the traditional first Saturday in May and took a stance and moved it to the first Saturday in September. This kind of left the other tracks in limbo. A couple weeks ago, the Preakness announced that they were going to be the first Saturday in October. Now, this left the Belmont up in air on what to do. And you also have the Breeders' Cup, which is the first weekend in November. So this wasn't enough time to leave the Belmont to go in and race a couple or 3 weeks after the Preakness. So what they had to do, either cancel this year, which really wasn't fair to the horses for the Triple Crown. So what they chose to do, they came out to 2 days ago and announced that the Belmonts will be on June the 3rd, which is ultra early in respect to things, but not really when you consider the calendar. So what the Belmont is doing, they're going the shortest distance in the Belmont history and racing 1.1 miles, which is the traditional Preakness distance. So the Belmont this year will be the first race rather than the last of the Triple Crown, followed by a long gap to September, the first Saturday in September, which will be the Kentucky Derby, raced at 1.25 miles, followed by the Preakness, which will again be raced at 1.1 miles as the third part of the Triple Crown, and then they'll go a month later for the Breeders' Cup.
I love it. Well, I want to ask my fans out there, because, they're all worried about the tracks being closed. So I want to ask my fans, what tracks do you want to see open up? The horse tracks or the hoe tracks? Because those hoes ain't on the track right now, and I know a lot of guys are out there tripping.
Well, and that brings up another point. New York announced the first week of June that all tracks will be allowed to open.
The hoe tracks too?
Probably the hoe tracks too. Yes.
Okay, I just seen if the hoes are back on track. That's all. I know their pussy's been on ice for about 3 months. It's clean. They only been fucking on their pimp or their wannabe boyfriend or whatever. So I'm sure them hoes are ready to get back on the grind.
Yeah, well, in New York, both harness tracks and thoroughbred tracks are going to open. It'll be with no spectators, so all the gambling will be done online, mobily, or on your computer, or via telephone. Up in Toronto, those tracks are going to be opening up the first week of June. That's Woodbine and Mohawk. You have over in New Jersey, the Meadowlands is trying to open up around June 5th, June 6th. So lots of good tracks are opening back. Churchill Downs opened up this past weekend. Santa Anita's back open. We got that going for us. Different kind of racing, NASCAR. They came back. It was the first major sport in the U.S. to come back. They had a race over on Sunday. Kevin Harvick got the job done over at Bristol Motor Speedway. They are racing, they raced again last night. I'm not sure who won that race, but you guys can remind me. NASCAR is doing 4 Sprint Cup races in 11 days. So hats off to NASCAR for bringing sports back. Puts pressure on all these other sports. So good to see it coming back.
And it also puts the pressures on everybody out there as far as tracks. We're talking about tracks.
Yes.
Let's get the people back on track.
Amen.
Get your Master Closer 101 for a fucking record-breaking price of $398 measly fucking dollars to help you make millions of dollars. For you company owners, $598 with 20 logins and a focused fucking company and able to deal with me one-on-one. Learn modern-day techniques, closing statements you never heard before, voice fluctuation, how to treat your client, how to focus, how to be the best you can be at your job, because during these fucking times, you ain't got time for slacking. You got to be a go-getter. You got to be a guy that's willing to go out there and do whatever it takes to get the job done and know what to say at the right time. I don't want to see you guys miss out on the finer things in life. You deserve it, your family deserves it, and everybody around you deserves it, and I want to make sure that you get it. Let's make 2020 finish out with a fucking bang, get that 2020 vision back, because everybody's been blurry right now. Let's get you laser focused, get you back on track. Go to admin at Master Closer 101, order the virtual training platform right now, and turn your mouthpiece from a BB gun to an Uzi overnight. I'm going to go hit the beach house with my family, relax and chill, Get ready to open up Master Closer on Monday, and sports is going to be, I'm going to open up the office the 15th of June.
One last thing that we have to do, and I think you'll echo these sentiments. First off, congratulations to all the graduates from everything. I'd like to wish your kids, Dominic, Aubrielle, and Sean, congratulations on the school year. My daughter, Lily, congratulations, going up to middle school. Very, very proud. But to all the congratulations to all the kids who went through a very successful and a very different school year.
And for you all out there, I want you to congratulate these nuts for giving me all the effort to give back to you and make you a beast. I'm going to go chill in Cali. Like I said, we got to get focused. We're coming back to work very, very soon. You got to get back in the frame of mind of grinding, back in the frame of mind of going to work, back to going to your job and take your fucking boss's job, because that's what life is all about. Remember, you can't get what you don't ask for, and I want you guys to ask for every fucking thing. Behalf of VIP Sports, myself, the crew, paparazzi, my family, we love you, and remember, don't let the players be the only ones that get paid. Peace.
It's Steve Stevens, I bust your bookie head open. Split it to the white meat, I ain't joking. Me and Dirt Bomb in the ghost float. Straight OG like that kush I be smoking. It's way too potent for rookies to come hit it. A little white girl around, I might sniff it. Poppin' bub in the club, so twisted. My pops keeps telling me to go get it. So I'm at the sports book, betting big on the Clippers. I'm talking about 5 figures, I need a few shots of liquor. Might need another zipper if the bomb play me. Fuck around and put $500,000 on Tom Brady. When it comes to betting sports, Steve Stevens a beast. Need a certified winner called VIP Sports. Got too many felonies to ride around with my Glock, so sure to keep it since I got shot in Vegas like Pac.
I keep hearing things. I keep hearing things. It must be the money talking. It must be the money talking. I keep hearing things. I keep hearing things.